Ever wondered what happens when technology becomes too advanced? From exploding smartphones to devices that can hack into any car, these 9 gadgets were so powerful that governments worldwide had to completely ban them. The most shocking part: number 3 on this list was used by criminals to steal millions before it was discovered. Samsung Galaxy Note 7 2016 ban. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 stands as one of the most notorious examples of advanced technology becoming a public danger. When Samsung released this flagship device in August 2016, it promised to revolutionize the smartphone industry with its cutting-edge features and powerful performance. However, what followed became a technological nightmare that would cost Samsung billions. Just 2 weeks after its release, reports began surfacing of Note 7 devices catching fire. One user in Florida reported their phone exploding while charging, causing over $1,800 in damage to their Jeep. Another incident in Australia resulted in a hotel room fire, causing $1,400 worth of damage. Samsung discovered that the advanced batteries they designed had a fatal flaw. They were prone to short-circuiting, leading to dangerous overheating and explosions. The situation became so severe that the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration made it a federal crime to bring Note 7 on any aircraft, with potential fines up to $179,933 for violations. By October 2016, Samsung had to recall all 2.5 million Note 7 phones sold worldwide, leading to a $5.3 billion loss. This case became a watershed moment in tech history, leading to stricter safety protocols for lithium-ion batteries in mobile devices. Power beam technology, 2015. Power beam technology emerged in 2015 as a groundbreaking wireless charging solution that promised to revolutionize how we power our devices. This advanced system used concentrated beams of electromagnetic energy to charge devices from up to 30 feet away, something that seemed straight out of science fiction. The technology could deliver up to 1.5 watts of power to devices, enough to charge smartphones, tablets, and even small laptops without any physical connection. However, the FCC's investigation revealed a serious problem. The focused electromagnetic beams operated at frequencies between 24 and 60 GHz, the same range used by critical aircraft navigation systems. Testing showed that power beam signals could potentially interfere with airplane altimeters, which helped pilots determine their altitude during critical flight phases like landing. The risk was particularly high near airports, where multiple power beam units could create signal interference zones. Despite the company's attempts to modify the technology, the FCC ultimately banned power beam devices in the United States under Section 15.255 of their regulations. This decision came after several major airlines and the Federal Aviation Administration submitted evidence showing how the technology could compromise flight safety. The ban highlighted the delicate balance between advancing wireless charging technology and maintaining crucial safety standards in aviation. Stinger Mobile Phone Jammer, 2008. The Stinger Mobile Phone Jammer was a powerful device that could block all cell phone signals within a 45-foot radius at the push of a button. Released in 2008, this pocket-sized gadget sold for $200 and quickly became popular among people who wanted to create quiet zones in theaters, restaurants, and offices. The device worked by emitting radio signals that overwhelmed cellular networks on all major frequencies: 2G, 3G, and even early 4G bands. But the real danger emerged when criminals started using stingers during robberies. By blocking all phone communications in banks and stores, they prevented people from calling emergency services. A series of coordinated heists in Chicago and New York used these jammers to delay police response by up to 15 minutes. Even more concerning, the devices could block GPS signals used by emergency responders to locate 911 calls. The FCC finally cracked down in late 2008, declaring all cell phone jammers illegal under federal law. The penalty: up to $112,000 per violation. They seized thousands of units and prosecuted several major distributors. Today, even owning a Stinger or similar device can result in heavy fines and possible jail time. USRP Hack RF1 restricted. The USRP Hack RF1 represents one of the most powerful hacking tools ever created. This small radio device, about the size of a smartphone, could intercept and copy almost any wireless signal between 1 MHz and 6 GHz. What made it particularly dangerous was its ability to not just receive signals, but also transmit them, effectively cloning wireless car keys, garage door openers, and even credit card payment systems. The device became notorious in 2016 when criminals in Los Angeles used it to steal over 30 luxury cars. They would capture the key fob signals when owners locked their cars, then replay the exact same signal to unlock them later. Even more alarming, security researchers demonstrated how the hack RF1 could clone tap-to-pay credit card signals from up to 3 feet away, potentially stealing card information from people's wallets as they walked by. While the device wasn't completely banned, governments worldwide placed strict restrictions on its sale and use. In the US, you need a special license to own one, and using it to intercept or replicate signals is a federal crime under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Despite these restrictions, the hack RF1 showed how vulnerable our wireless world had become to advanced hacking tools. AutoKeeper Key Programmer. The AutoKeeper Key Programmer appeared in 2018 as a small device that could hack into almost any car's computer system through the OBD2 port, the same connection mechanics used for diagnostics. This advanced tool could read, copy, and program new keys for vehicles in under 2 minutes. While it was marketed to legitimate locksmiths, criminals quickly realized its potential. The device worked by exploiting security flaws in car computer systems. Once connected, it could bypass the vehicle's security, download the existing key codes, and program new keys that would work exactly like the originals. What made AutoKeeper particularly dangerous was its compatibility with over 200 car models from major manufacturers like Toyota, Honda, and BMW. In 2019, police in Germany linked a series of 700 car thefts to these devices. The total losses exceeded 30 million euros. This led to a widespread ban across the European Union, followed by similar restrictions in Australia, Japan, and Canada. Today, possessing an AutoKeeper is illegal in most countries, with penalties including heavy fines and imprisonment. GPS jammers. GPS jammers became a major aviation security threat in the 2010s. These small devices, often no bigger than a cell phone, could block GPS signals within a radius of up to 500 feet. Originally designed for privacy-conscious individuals who wanted to prevent their vehicles from being tracked, these jammers proved to have far more dangerous implications. The real danger emerged when investigators discovered these devices were interfering with air traffic control systems at major airports. In 2019, Newark International Airport reported 6 separate incidents where GPS jammers from passing trucks on nearby highways disrupted landing systems. Each disruption lasted about 30 minutes and forced planes to switch to backup navigation methods. The FAA and FCC launched a joint crackdown, making it illegal to manufacture, sell, or use GPS jammers in the United States. The penalty, up to $34,000 per day of use. Despite these harsh penalties, authorities still detect hundreds of jammers each year near airports, showing how these banned devices continue to threaten air safety. Crypto-age encryption devices. Crypto-age was a Swiss company that dominated the global encryption machine market from the 1950s through 2000s. Their devices were used by over 120 countries to send encrypted government and military communications. What these nations didn't know was that every device had been secretly compromised from the start. In 2020, investigations revealed a shocking truth. Crypto-age was actually owned by the CIA and German intelligence. They had deliberately weakened the encryption in their machines, allowing them to read sensitive communications from countries that trusted these secure devices. The operation, codenamed Rubicon, was called the intelligence coup of the century. When this deception came to light, countries like Iran, Libya, and Pakistan, who had used these machines for decades, immediately banned all crypto-age devices. The scandal exposed how advanced encryption technology had been weaponized for espionage, leading to stricter international regulations on encryption device manufacturers. The company finally shut down in 2018, with the Swiss government revoking their export license. Silent Subliminal Presentation System. The Silent Subliminal Presentation System, patented in 1992, represented a breakthrough in audio technology that quickly raised serious ethical concerns. This system could transmit messages directly to the human brain without being audible to the conscious mind. It worked by embedding voice messages in high-frequency carriers that bypassed normal hearing but could still be processed by the brain's neural networks. The technology caught the attention of several governments when tests showed it could influence behavior without subjects being aware of receiving any messages. The US Patent Office documents revealed the system could transmit commands, suggestions, and even complex ideas undetectably. In controlled studies, subjects showed measurable behavioral changes while reporting they heard nothing unusual. Multiple countries, including Russia and China, restricted this technology under mind influence weapon regulations. The EU classified it as a potential human rights violation tool in 2003, banning its commercial use. Today, any research involving silent subliminal technology requires strict government oversight, showing how some advances in technology can cross ethical boundaries that society isn't ready to accept. EEPROM erasing flashlights. The EEPROM erasing flashlight might look like an ordinary UV light, but it exposed a critical weakness in our digital security. These specialized ultraviolet flashlights, first appearing in tech circles in 2012, could completely erase the data stored on EEPROM chips, the same chips used in credit cards, security systems, and even some military equipment. EEPROM chips store data that's supposed to be permanent, like security codes and encryption keys. But when exposed to intense UV light at the right wavelength, these chips would reset to their factory state. What made these flashlights particularly dangerous was their portability and speed. They could wipe a chip clean in just 15 to 20 seconds, leaving no trace of tampering. The banking industry first raised the alarm when criminals used these devices to reset stolen credit cards, causing over $30 million in fraud across Europe. By 2015, most countries classified these UV flashlights as hacking tools, making their possession illegal without proper licensing. Despite the ban, security experts estimate thousands of these devices are still in circulation, threatening everything from building access systems to automotive security. While these 9 advanced technologies were banned for good reasons, some continue to pose threats today. In fact, authorities seized over 500 illegal tech devices just last month. This shows that even when technology becomes too dangerous for public use, it doesn't simply disappear. If you found this journey through banned technology interesting, take a second to hit that like button. It really helps more people learn about these important tech security issues. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories about the dark side of technology advancement. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.